godless Rumkofa among the heathen settlers there.
Oh, you jerk! Hi, welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra, and this is Ken.
Hi.
And Panda. And we're back with Last Kingdom, episode 5 of season 5. So I watched the last one on my own.
So did I.
It's been put in copyright jail, so I don't know if anyone commented on it at this point.
It was very sad.
It was sad, but it had an overall sad theme. Because we had Brita mourning the loss of her daughter by torturing other people and then realizing that, maybe she shouldn't be doing that. She needs to come to terms with it. And then we had, of course, the death of Athelhelm,
yep.
which, upset Uhtred, but it was kind of a nice, peaceful moment for Uhtred and Athelhelm to have their last moments together. And it was pretty sad watching him carry her through the castle.
And then somewhat overwhelmed by the political machinations of the king.
Yeah, well, he stuck one to Athelhelm. He murdered all the ealdormen. Did I think that was a great idea on his part? No, especially if he wants the people of Mercia to follow him. He murdering their old ealdormen is probably not the best way, but Uhtred was like, that's how things go. They take over, and now he's got both, and what he feels is he's done what his father didn't achieve, which was unite everybody. Will that hold? I don't know. I'm not sure. I didn't go and read the history on that one. I was going to, and you haven't seen the video I made because it's in copyright jail, but I did this whole history lesson on how war has been used to gain the seats of British monarchy over time, and I went through a lot of the different kings and stuff in that time period after Edward III.
People say violence doesn't solve problems, but it's solved more problems than any other solution in the history of the world.
Unfortunately, I don't like that you just said that, but I can't argue with it.
Sad but true.
So yeah, Edward is sitting on his throne. Aethelstan isn't too happy about it. He doesn't like the way... also he got caught in Edward's little game. He almost got killed.
Yep.
So if he hadn't yelled for Uhtred, he'd probably be dead right now. Because Uhtred heard him over the bells ringing. Because Uhtred has supersonic hearing.
Yeah, for his kids anyway.
Yeah. And we'll see what happens now that Sitryggr has pardoned his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Stiora is not going to be happy about that.
No, there could have been some more killing going on, but oh well.
Sitryggr just won't do it. He refuses to consider at all the killing of his brother.
This is the Danish way, though. Like, there's nothing more important in Norse culture than family and loyalty. Those things matter more than anything.
His brother didn't keep that in mind.
No, that's true, but it's just...
Once you break it, don't you not count anymore? I mean, he seriously broke that.
Absolutely. It's a huge crime, a huge sin, in that culture. Yeah. No question. So
I don't trust him still. I don't trust him at all.
I don't know, you shouldn't.
No. And Brita's all alone because when she tried to get her kid back by exchanging a life for a life, she scared the crap out of all the other dudes and they ran for it. I was like, run, man, run. She's just going to randomly... And she was like, Vivica sinned because she killed those people. It's like, she didn't kill those people on her own, Brita.
No.
You told her to pick people.
Yeah.
And then she just picked people, and Pure was right. She was trying to please you. Yeah. She wasn't some goddess sent from above to pick people to kill. She picked your friends, and you were like, no, we're not going to do that.
That one doesn't count.
Yeah, so She went through a lot there. So I don't know if I'm missing anybody. Athelhelm was obviously upset.
Yep.
But he and Elfwin had kind of a little chemistry at the end there.
Well, he was certainly working on it, yeah.
Because he said, you know, you look a lot like your mom. And he seemed to be softening towards her bratty nature. Mm-hmm. She seemed to let go of the brat because she realized what was going on. Is there a love that could exist there? I mean, Athelhelm has to be way older than her.
Well, yeah.
Because he was around before she had that kid. So yeah, I don't know. I was feeling that the writers were trying to put those two together. And what now of Uhtred? Will he have a love? Or is that it? Is Athelflaed his one and only? And he'll just continue on his journey with no lady. But where does this story go? Because we're only halfway through. There's still 5 more episodes. Well, 6, because we're on the 5th one right now. So, where do they take this story now? Anyway, let's go forward and check out episode 5.
Whilst I understand your reasons, I cannot be a part of this.
Yep. Well, Athelhelm is a stand-up dude.
If this is so, then what? Why does he not name me the Athelhelm?
Some men cannot think of their own demise.
Because you're not.
The life of a queen can be somewhat lonely.
Yeah, this is a
It's
a trap.
It's a trap.
We trick the thieves. Stand back until they're gone.
Lady, please.
Yeah.
Which one of these is the farm girl from Lawes?
I am the visionary.
A visionary? But you did not see us coming.
Whose men are you?
We were sent by King Sitryggr.
Burnstone. Very pretty. Someone will buy it.
Lord Heston,
You fool.
Heston!
you must see this.
We haven't seen Heston in a bit. Yeah, I bet
Are
they
you
did.
pilgrims?
Travelers with the dead queen.
They killed her? Oh, they did. So, did Athelhelm mean to send people to kill his own daughter? Was he doing that on purpose?
Well, the stench of blood.
Because he's not supposed to know she left, remember?
Yeah, exactly. So he
Oh,
can't have known.
What is your plan for me?
I have chosen you a husband. Someone you know. I will explain.
Who? What's happening right now?
Owner of 30 ships. Should see my settlement, Uhtred. Twice the size of this one. Fertile farms and fat women.
Why'd you come here
Like this,
to insult me, man?
only fit for pigs.
I have plenty of insults for a man who can no longer wield a sword.
I can wield it, Uhtred.
Really?
War will come from this.
Why would Sitryggr do something so stupid?
He wouldn't.
Yes, not.
Yeah.
This is not his command. Heston, come with me to Ethelwich. Tell them what you've heard.
Let me come to Ethelhelm.
Don't
Let him. I will have no part in this.
You're already a part of it. We all are.
If they hear the story of Sitryggr killing a queen, there will be a slaughter beyond breed at her worst.
Yes. Uhtred and Heston
Yeah.
together.
Together again.
Great comedic duo.
That not get heavy.
I accept your offer of safe passage and protection. Take me to Uhtred.
Oh no.
My offer was to Edward. He is the king.
But Uhtred is the enemy with whom I must reconcile.
Little Alice, slaughtered as she carried the tapestry on its sacred journey, hung from a tree like a piece of rotten meat.
Alice is alive.
Alice is fine.
A visionary.
Well,
Time to go.
Did you hear this news?
yeah, where did you hear it from, Athelhelm?
With fury,
We don't listen to you, you're
all
creepy.
common people will act on your behalf.
I would like to have this properly confirmed.
Yes, please.
You choose now to act with caution
When it comes
when
to
you have shown such boldness of late,
Pilgrims may be resting peacefully in Lindisfarne as we speak.
or killers maraud your lands without consequence.
Perhaps.
But I will not be moved to retaliate until I am certain.
I have men this very moment preparing to track Brida.
Yet we sit alone in Ethelredge.
I'm trying to save you from a battle you will not win. Edward has twice the silver, twice the armies. Now he has mercy.
I am not afraid of a man who cannot even protect his own wife.
Big words. Your own father knows that's not true.
Take me to the visionary.
Now your greatest warrior has abandoned his post at Runcorn to join Sitryggr.
Lord Uhtred is a man of honor. He goes only to see his child, so do not inflame the matter. Be wiser.
When one feels the tremors of male affection,
Grandmother.
it is but an honest answer.
It's getting pretty graphic
Alfred
here.
and I had such beautiful children.
It grieves me to be the bearer of such news.
No, it doesn't.
I know how much the visionary meant to you all. My man, Bressel here, informs me that the Dane assassins who killed her now disguise themselves in godless Runcorn among the heathen settlers there.
Oh, you jerk!
I cannot be seen. There will be
You know what's in Runcorn? Your daughter's
warm
body, yo.
fires to welcome you in my camp.
Bressel, no Dane here would kill Queen Aethelhelm. They are good people. Why do you speak of Queen Aethelhelm?
Dane's in here! Go! Come on! Father, declare a sanctuary! Go!
Bressel, they are good people.
Did you just hit a priest? Oh no! Osford! Not Osford.
Yeah.
This is slightly on the light side, Uhtred. I should be properly compensated for the hospitality I've shown the girl.
You were compensated by whatever you stole from the dead queen. People did not entirely change, Heston.
You know you took stuff, Heston.
His wife. For mine.
That's Uhtred's daughter, dude. Not happening, man.
Sitryggr? Tell me.
News is being spread in Elsbeth with talk of confronting the Danes in battle.
How did the news come?
Lord Athelhelm
Of course.
spoke of the dead visionary and pressed for vengeance, but did not speak of the queen.
Figured it out.
Planned it.
Yes, he did.
The killing of his own daughter, man, and our
Didn't
fathers.
know.
Athelhelm was unaware his daughter traveled with the pilgrims.
Yep.
So he arranged to kill the visionary to poison the people against the Danes.
Yes, he did.
Where's Osford? Finan. Where is Osford?
Finan! Tell us. Where's Osford?
Osford is dead.
Please just return with me.
Not today. Feed him.
Not today.
Make him welcome.
This way, Lord Athelstan.
Your daughter was traveling with the pilgrims, and was also slaughtered.
Is that the sound of karma you might be hearing there?
I think it is quite clear where the blame lies.
You're plotting and scheming killed your own child.
Yep,
Excellent work.
it did.
is the honourable way.
Since when have we done the honourable thing, Lord?
Yeah, exactly.
Your grandson needs you alive.
My grandson's fortunes are ruined.
I know you can do this, Lord. I know it. Find yourself. Find it. Fight.
That's some crazy stuff right there. Wow. Well, we had a lot go down, and it's all Athelhelm's fault.
Yep.
So Athelhelm's little plan was to make the Danes upset with the Saxons and vice versa and start a new war so he can kind of regain power. But it kind of backfired in his face when his own daughter went on the pilgrimage, said she was the visionary, and so they killed her and hung her in a tree. And Alice survived to tell the tale. And of course they said it was Sitryggr, but it wasn't. Sitryggr heard that from Uhtred that it was that they were spreading lies that it was him. So he put people on guard at the border. And then Edward took that to mean that, well, actually that's not true. Athelhelm was trying to get Edward to see that that was a sign of war. But he's like, no, he just told us not to come near there. He didn't say he was coming after us. But then they,
inconvenient messenger.
Athelhelm decided to go rile up some people and tell them that they were hiding those people in, their visionary was killed, and all the people who did it were in Rumkova. So they went down there, and in the process killed Osferth, and hung like a ton of little Danish people that didn't deserve to be killed. Killed them, hung them. Well, some of them were hung too. Like they took down people, remember, from the rafters, and Osferth died, which was pretty sad because we've had Baby Monk around for quite some time. Wasn't Osferth Alfred's illegitimate child? Wasn't that where Osferth came from? He was one of Alfred's illegitimate people.
Possibly.
I'm pretty sure he was. If we go back to season 1, I think that's what we learned about Osferth. Anyway, he's now gone. So Finan, and so the word spread kind of haphazardly about the queen. Uhtred and his dudes knew it first, and then when the guys came to slaughter the Danes at Rumkova, they found her. Actually, the priest said it. Nobody here killed the queen, they said.
Well, we gotta definitely step back a bit.
Why? What did we miss? What did I miss?
We must thank Heston.
Oh, we forgot about Heston.
If Heston hadn't showed up,
Heston's back.
Alice, and like if he had not come, then none of this would have.
That's true.
Been known by anyone. She would have died out there in the wilderness, untended. You know.
Yeah.
So, good job, Heston.
Was she supposed to find? Well, they left her so
of
that
course,
she would tell the people.
Freezing cold out there, and if he doesn't show up.
So Heston found Alice, yeah. And then he went to... Did he not find Uhtred? He went to Sitryggr and Uhtred, I think.
He went to Uhtred on Kofa. And,
that's right.
Rather, his usual
he
self.
Brought the body of the queen to Rumkova.
Yeah, and then he said, hey, we gotta talk.
And then he went off with Uhtred. Then Uhtred and Sitryggr went off to see Sitryggr, I think. They went off somewhere. I think it was to see Sitryggr. And then Finan and Osferth, and they were left in Rumkova. And then the crew showed up, and basically the priest slipped and said, well, nobody here killed the queen. And he's like, what? The queen? What are you talking about? Because, of course, Athelhelm was telling everyone that it was Alice that was hung and killed, not knowing it was his own daughter, because she had said, I'm the visionary to cover for Alice. And she was killed. So Athelhelm did not know that for like the entire episode, except his sidekick went back with the information after seeing her, and basically slaughtering all the Danes in Rumkova, which was not cool, except for a few. Finn's family survived. Sitrygg's family survived. So not everyone, but they, baby Uhtred was trying to save them by putting them in the church and declaring that a sacred space, but they didn't care.
Sanctuary.
Yeah, they were going to call it sanctuary, but they knocked the priest out and basically went for it. So
murdered them all. Right,
Uhtred kind of put them in a house to die. So he was forced to watch too.
Not his fault. They would have killed them anyway.
Yeah, I know. He tried to save them, but he was forced to watch them, which was horrible. So yeah, so all is a big mess. Athelhelm was sent to Scotland to kind of say, hey, we're good. We're not coming after you. And Athelstan, he decided to stay in Mercia and be the head of his dad's guard, and met Elfweird, his brother, again, because they know each other. And then, of course, Athelstan was sent to Scotland to find Athelhelm and tell him, your daughter was killed. And he was actually not told by Athelstan because he didn't want to talk to Athelstan.
He just told to round him up and bring him back.
Yeah, he was supposed to bring him back. He was like, I don't think so, dude. And then he found his hot sidekick who was there to tell him the same thing. And said, well, I know why he's here, to get you. It's because the queen is dead. And Athelhelm pretty much, he was going to kill himself, which he should have. Because he caused this entire thing. This sidekick was like, since when have we done the honorable thing? Like, he's like, that's the most honorable thing. Well, when did you care about honor? So then he had kind of like an exorcism where he was like barfing out his pain. And then he became like full-on evil.
Yeah, he's now going to just take revenge on everyone.
He's just mad.
He just had his Emperor Palpatine moment here.
I'm really afraid for Athelstan, because Athelstan is right there.
Yep.
And I don't know what possessed Edward to decide that Athelstan was the right person to stand. You sent Athelstan away from Athelhelm because you knew he was thinking of killing him.
Mm-hmm.
And now you sent him to Athelhelm with the worst, well, you weren't supposed to tell him, but the worst possible news that turned him full-on psycho evil. Athelstan, watch yourself, dude. So yeah, so now we have this whole thing.
Have a war.
Uhtred's in the middle. Once again.
He's the only one who's figured it out.
He was like, wait a second.
This doesn't make any sense.
Why would they do that? And they're like, well, Athelhelm didn't... Oh, he was telling them that the visionary was killed or something like that. He came in and they were all about the visionary, and he's like, Athelhelm didn't know his daughter was riding in the pilgrimage. And Uhtred's like, light bulb. What if Athelhelm planned all this?
Yeah.
He got his own daughter killed.
He's never been shy about sacrificing lives for power. So. And
once again, Uhtred is back and forth.
Yep, trying to
stop these dumb people from going to war. Edward wants to kill Stiorra because Stiorra is the wife of Sitryggr, who he thinks killed his wife, the queen. A wife for a wife, apparently. No, that's Stiorra. You can't kill Uhtred's daughter. Are you kidding me? Uhtred will take you out. You will not live. There's no way. And yeah, so baby Uhtred was... Rumkova's Danes kind of fled to Sitryggr.
Yeah,
with the priest and baby Uhtred. So he said, you can stay there and all this stuff. But little Uhtred and the priest are not Danish, or they don't do Dane law. So who knows? But now they're with them, and Stiorra's like all pumped for war. Sitrygr's like, yeah, well, we might have to kill your family. And she's all like, that's the way it is, It's like, Stiorra, seriously. Uhtred is cannot be on either side. They're just, as usual,
No, he's got to be
stuck in the middle.
On the truth side.
So
he's the only one.
Meanwhile, Brida's out there. Pyrlig is out there.
Pyrlig has essentially converted Brida. So now she's going to go and find Uhtred to, like, seek, you know.
Is she? Or is it just a plan to kill Uhtred? That's been her journey all along. She said she wanted to seek, you know, comfort and, like, yeah, with first she said, no, Pyrlig, you're going to go walk this and you'll get to Winchester, no problem. And then he was like, but if you come with me, like, I can grant you safety and we could talk with people. She decides that she's going to do that.
That's all good. I'll take that, but you got to take me to Uhtred.
Uhtred, not to Edward.
What?
Wait a second. I don't trust her at all. Do I think she's using Pyrlig so she can confess her love, like, go back to Uhtred and feel like they're one again? No, I think she still thinks Uhtred's to blame for her child's death. Because he tried to save her and she made Vivica jump.
Bad to see.
God. Yeah, big war is a-coming. Once again. Anyway.
Pat doesn't like war.
No, we all don't like peace. We like Uhtred. Uhtred comes from one place and he's like, son of a bitch. Can't I just live in Rumkova and have a nice little life, you know? I just lost the love of my life and now I have to figure out why all you people are so stupid.
Son's mangled my life.
My son's still alive, thank God. He's walking fine now and he fought pretty well too. But it's just like...
He's still bleeding.
Yeah, Uhtred found out about Osberth and he was very upset. And then he figured out it was Athelhelm. Oh, Athelhelm, you are going to be dead. You are going to die some harsh death here. So, anyway, if you like our videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hopefully I don't stay in copyright jail for too long. And we'll see you in a couple days with episode 6. Bye!